Back up. Take both hands, interlace your fingers behind your back, puff your chest up, lift your heart up, get your chin in. Dip your chin in just like that. Let's make your neck nice and long. We're always jutting our heads forward, pull that chin in every once in a while just to lengthen the neck. You're going to bend your knees, you're going to hinge at the hips, you're going to take both arms right over your shoulders. Shake your head from side to side. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head from side to side. Nod your head, yes. Now you're going to release both palms flat to the floor. Hands come flat to the floor. That means you've got to bend your knees a lot, more than likely. Now you can't straighten out your legs. Don't lock them out, but you can always try to. And if you want to, you can always lift your toes up off the floor. That's going to make it a little bit more interesting too. Get kind of a nerve stretch going on there. Now you take that right hand goes right down underneath your chest. Left hand lifts up towards the sky. I'm going to stretch. Look up at that left hand. Maybe even straighten out that left leg a little bit. Maybe I've got the toes up off the floor. And hang and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes down, chin is in. Right arm lifts up towards the sky. Going to hang and hold here. Breathe in and breathe out. Right arm reaches up. Good. That left hand is flat on the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand comes on down. Left arm lifts up towards the sky. Get a little bit deeper twist there, TH, if you can. Look up at that left hand, actually, if that doesn't bother your neck. And hang and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes on down. Chin is in. Right arm goes up towards the sky. There we go. Get a hang and hold here. Chin back just a little bit for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. That right hand comes on down. Let's walk both hands out to the top of the mat. You come out and do a downward dog. Get your bum up in the air. Don't have it such a long downward dog. That's your, well, actually no, don't have too short a downward dog or too long a downward dog. I've got my heels off the floor because my knees are bent. My elbow points are coming down towards the floor, shoulders away from the ears. My knees are bent, heels are even turned out a little bit. This is a very, very stable downward dog. Repeat after me, I love downward dogs.
I love downward dogs.
I love this downward dog.
I love this downward dog.
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
I'm going to remember.
To
do a 3 to 5 minute downward dog.
To do a 3 to 5 minute downward dog.
And enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
I'm going to pretend
that
that it's the best thing in the world for me.
It's the best thing in the world for me.
Well, it actually is.
Well, it actually is.
One of the best things in the world for me.
One of the best things in the world.
And for sure I'm going to do 3 minutes.
And for sure I'm going to do 3 minutes.
But I'm going to shoot for 5.
But I'm going to shoot for 5.
And when I get to 2,
when I get to 2,
I'm going to remember that I've made a commitment.
I'm going to remember that I made a commitment
to do a 3 minute downward dog to 5 minute downward dog.
To do a 3 minute downward dog to 5 minute downward dog.
And when I'm at 2:30, and thinking, well, hey, that's half of 5.
Hey, that's half of 5.
And that's almost 3.
And that's almost 3.
That's when I'm really going to buckle down.
That's really what I'm going to buckle down.
And I'm going to say to myself,
myself,
I'm going to hold this thing.
I'm going to hold this thing
for at least 3 minutes.
For at least 3 minutes.
Not 2.5 minutes.
Not 2.5 minutes.
And I'm shooting for 5.
I'm shooting for 5.
Even though the back of my arms might be burning.
Even though the back of my arms might be burning.
And it feels like someone's stabbing me in the shoulders with an ice pick.
It feels like someone's stabbing me in the shoulders with an ice pick.
You have to add that kind of stabbing me in the shoulder.
Stabbing me in the shoulder.
There we go. Get a little more emotion into it. Good. Now let's come forward into a plank. So that's about 3 minutes, I think. We'll find out. Now you come forward into a plank. Get your neck nice and long. Belly's pulled flat. Let's come down to our forearms. So you come down to your forearms very nicely. You come into a dolphin plank. You're going to bring both knees down to the floor. Have your knees nice and wide. Let those feet float up the floor. Try to have your hips in line with your shoulders and your knees. Left arm's going to open up towards the sky. This little part right here is very, very good for any kind of work. You're going to take your right arm up towards the sky, twist open towards the right, belly's pulled flat, then we come on down. Left arm lifts up towards the sky, belly's pulled flat, then we come down. Right arm lifts up towards the sky, get your heart up, then we come on back down, belly's flat. Left arm lifts up towards the sky, then we come back down. Last one, right side floats on up, then we come on back down. Now, you're going to set those arms, hands are relaxed, right knee floats off the floor, neck is long, right knee comes down. Left knee floats off the floor, then we come on down. Right knee lifts on up, then we come down. Left knee floats up, we come down, good. Right knee floats up and down, last one. Left knee lifts up and it comes on down. Now right knee floats off the floor, left arm floats off the floor. You're going to hang and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, when we come on back down. Left knee lifts off the mat, right arm goes out. Going to hang and hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, when we come on down. Let's do a second set. Right knee floats off the floor, left arm comes out, hang and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get some dancer hands on or something. Left arm, left leg lifts up, right arm lifts up, hang and hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come on back down. Now you take the balls of the feet to the floor, so you come into your dolphin plank. Repeat after me. I love dolphin planks.
I love dolphin planks.
I love dolphins.
I love dolphins.
I love planks.
I love planks.
I like to do the dolphin plank.
I like to do the dolphin plank.
So much so.
So much so
That
that
I have a tendency to go home and write long letters
I have a tendency to go home and write long letters
about how much I love the dolphin plank.
about how much I love the dolphin plank.
How much I love dolphins.
How much I love dolphins.
And my fantasy is swimming with the dolphins.
And my fantasy is swimming with the dolphins.
Freely swimming with the dolphins.
Freely swimming with the dolphins.
Not just going to some cage.
Not just going to some cage.
And swimming with one of those drugged out dolphins. That is so sad.
That is so sad.
Not that.
Not that.
But instead, actually swimming to Atlantis
Actually swimming to Atlantis
with the dolphins.
with the dolphins.
Because we all know the dolphins are
We all know the dolphins are
really unicorns
really unicorns
that swim.
that swim.
Now take your left forearm across the top of the mat, come the outside of the left foot, stack your right foot on top, take your right arm up towards the sky. You can always take a leg behind, you can always come to your knees if you need to. Got your belly pulling, hands to relax, they look graceful. Maybe that right leg floats up towards the sky, you can hang and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg comes on down. Now have that right forearm come down with that left forearm, maybe a little ahead of it. Come the outside of that right foot, stack that left foot on top, shoulders right near, lift your heart up, belly's pulling, chin is in. Maybe that left leg is going to float up, you can hang and hold it up there, breathe in and breathe out, just like you did on the other side for just 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll take that left leg down. Let's come back under both forms. You come back in the dolphin plank, neck is nice and long. And this is where it starts getting a little bit more interesting. Your right knee brushes, left knee brushes, right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. Last couple, right knee, last one, left knee. Now bring both knees down to the floor, take your hips down the floor, shake it out from side to side, letting any tension just drift straight down the mat. Shoulders weight nearest, neck is nice and long. Breathe in through your nose, that'll keep the adrenaline rush down. Shake it out from side to side, breathing in and breathing out. Belly is pulled flat, you took an oath. Good, shake it out from side to side. Good, come on back to stillness. Now you're going to bend your knees, you can have your feet flex back. Right leg is going to float up towards the sky, then it comes down. Left leg floats up, then we come down. Right leg lifts up, we come down. Left leg lifts up and down. Right leg floats up and down. Last couple, left leg lifts up, last 2. Right leg floats up, last 1, left leg. Inner thighs come together. Press the tops of feet in the mat so that your knees want to float off the floor. Fingers are interlaced underneath your forehead. Float your heart up off the mat, then we come down for 1. And float up again for number 2, chin is in. Lift up again for number 3, belly's pulled flat. Lift up again for number 4, neck is nice and long. Lift up again for number 5, good. Last one like that is going to be number 6, good. Keep that chin in. Now you're going to float on up, lift your heart, lift your legs up, belly's pull in. Take your hands, interlace your fingers behind your back. Now lift your heart up nice and high. Now take the tops of the feet, put them right on top of the mat. Take those feet, tops of the feet on the mat. You lift your heart up even more. Chin is in. So get my chin in. Right shoulder lifts up towards the sky, belly's full in. Left shoulder lifts on up. This is a little uncomfortable on the ribs in the beginning. But that left shoulder, good, goes up. Right shoulder goes on up. Left shoulder lifts on up. Right shoulder lifts up. Last one, left shoulder, good work. Now lift your heart up nice and high. Take your hands right by your chest. Right by your chest, elbows are by the body. Lift your heart up a little bit. Don't come up too high. You don't have to do everything first. Float on up just a little bit. Shoulders away from the ears, good. And then inhale, lift on up. That's number 3. Belly's pulled flat. The last one like that is going to be number 4. Nice work. Now you need to press on up. Lift your heart up. You come up onto all fours. Let's do some cat-cows. Then send your back up towards the sky. Heart slides forward. Back goes up towards the sky. Heart slides forward. Breathing in and breathing out. Getting very, very fluid here. Breathing in and breathing out. Now you start drawing a circle with your navel. So you draw a circle one direction. You draw a circle the other way. Be very fluid here. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice work. Now you come on back to stillness. We're going to come up onto our knees. So we'll come up onto our knees. We'll split the room right down the middle, right here. Now you guys are not down the middle. My middle, right there. You guys face this way. All right, you guys face this way. All right, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. This is my right side.
This is my right side.
I agree.
I agree.
All right, come down onto your right side. Take your right arm over your right shoulder. Right hand is flat on the floor. Now you're going to have your left foot, that's your back leg. Your left foot is going to bite the Achilles tendon on the back of your right foot. So I have a nice little trout tail. We have left the dolphins behind. You're going to take your left arm right out in front. So I've stacked my hip one on top of the other. My right ear comes down on top of my right arm. Belly's pulled flat. Now from here, you're going to float the legs up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now have that left leg float off that right leg. Both feet are flexed back. Good. Try to rest your right ear on your arm. Otherwise you might strain the neck and you'll feel it tomorrow and the next day. Left leg lifts up for 1. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now left leg comes up just about 1.5 feet, 2 feet. Right leg comes up to meet it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Now from here, you're going to have that left knee come in by the left forearm. Left thigh is parallel to the floor. I've got my feet flexed back. There it comes in for 2. And we got number 3, chin is in. Bring it again for number 4. Really get that right leg active, get that left leg active. Good. And I think that, what is it, 6? And we got 7, 8, 9. Right leg is off the floor. 10, 11, super long, and 12. Good. Now have that right foot flexed back, left foot flexed back, just like you're standing on the mat. My feet are flexed back. Sometimes they hook in, but I want to have them very, very rigid. Now from here, I'm going to have that left knee come in by left forearm. Left shin is parallel with the right thigh. Left leg opens up towards the sky for 1, we come down. Lift up again for number 2. Parallel with the right thigh for 3. And we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Now send that left leg out nice and long. Have both legs hovering off the mat. Have the inner thighs connected. Now you take your right arm. Your right arm reaches right out in front of your right shoulder. Belly's pulled flat. Somebody remember the sequence in case I forget. Left hand comes on top of your left thigh. And you float up towards that left knee just a little bit for 1. And I have my left hip forward for number 2. Good. I'm not going into a pike for 3. Belly's pulling for number 4. And we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good work. Now bring both knees in. This is just for fun now, right? This is a nice warm up. Bring those knees in 45 degrees. Have the knees at 90 and the ankles are at 90. Take that left hand behind the head. Right arm is out in front. Take that left elbow up. Touch that left knee. Inner thighs connected. Lift up for 1, we'll call it. Lift up again for number 2. Belly's in. Float up again for number 3. And we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, starting to get a little warmed up. Bring those knees in. You're going to come on up, and you take it over onto your left side. You are still facing the same direction, so you take your head to the other end of the mat. Take your left arm over your left shoulder, belly's pulled flat. Right arm goes right out in front. Left ear is on top of that left arm. Right foot is going to bite the Achilles tendon on the back of the left foot. Belly's pulled in. Now from here, pulse the legs up for 1. Hips are stacked. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That right foot hangs over that left foot. That left leg is off the floor as well. Now right leg floats up for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg comes up, left leg comes up to meet it. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now you have that right knee coming towards your right forearm for 1, then it goes out long. Foot is flexed back for number 2. Go out again for number 3. And 4, 5, left leg is off the floor, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good work. You have that right knee come in. Right shin is parallel to the left thigh. Right leg opens up towards the sky for 1, we come down. Lift up again for number 2, belly's in. Lift up again for number 3, chin is in. Lift up again for number 4. And we got 5, good work. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good, now send that right leg out nice and long. Take that left arm right out in front of your left shoulder, belly's pull in, right hand comes on top. One of the things that happens is that right hip falls back like this, and this is you're going into a pike. And we don't want to do that, so you're stacking, so it challenges your balance at the same time. Right arm floats on up for 1, we'll come down. Lift up again for number 2, chin is in. Lift up again for number 3, float up again for 4. And we got 5, feet are flexed back. And 6, a little fake smile. 7, good. Keep it light. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good work. Bring both knees in. Particularly keep it light here because this is where it starts to get a little bit of a strain. Have that right hand go behind the head. Have that right. Get those inner thighs together. Have that right elbow come up, touch your right knee for 1. You got lots of pressure. Put that left arm for 2. Float up again for number 3. Lift up again for number 4. Belly's in. Lift up again for number 5 right from your center. And we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good work. You're going to bring both knees in. You're going to pop on up. Now you make sure that you have your blue block, your strap, all your dowel, everything. It's within reach when you're laying down mid-mat. It's just right by your side. Good. Now bring everything in. Make yourself into as small shape as you can. Get your shoulders way up around the ears. Good. So 2 blue blocks, a dowel, a black block, and a strap. All right, bring it all in super close. Now I want you to pay attention to keeping your low back on the mat. So that's called an imprinted spine. So come on up, do what I'm doing. So make yourself into a really small shape. So pull yourself in that cannonball shape. Take your shoulders way up around the ears. See what that feels like. This is the most covered up. This is the most defensive you can possibly get. Now pull your shoulders away from your bellies, pull flat. Now from here you can take your legs out into tabletop. Flex your feet back. Tabletop means your knees are right over your hips. A lot of times we have this. This could be like modern tabletop, but it isn't. We're going to take it over there, right? So just regular old everyday tabletop. Take your arms up towards the sky, belly's pulled in. Now from here, chest is off the floor, chin is in. If this bothers my neck at all, I just take my hands behind the head. But instead of hiding my head like this, I'm going to have it just support like I'm in a hammock. So from there to there, your choice. And you lower your right heel to the floor, keep the low back of the mat and float up for 1. Belly's pulled flat, and you float down again for 2. Lower again for number 3, chin is in. Keep the low back of the mat for number 4. Belly's pulled in for number 5, good work. Last one like that is going to be number 6. Now bring both knees in, make yourself very small. Get your shoulders way up around the ears. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Take your knees nice and wide. Take the feet right down by the bump. Now take the hands behind the head, pulling on the back of the skull. Make your neck long, get your elbows wide. Notice how your low back is popped off the mat. Carry that low back right down the mat, then float your heart up just a little bit when you come on down. I'm not pulling on the head, I'm just lifting up for 2. Lift up again for number 3. Hollowing out the belly as much as I can for number 4. Float up again for number 5. Last one like that will be number 6. Nice work. Bring both knees together. Bring both knees in. Now take both legs up towards the sky, keeping your low back on the mat. Flex your feet back. And have your feet come apart about 6 to 8 inches apart. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Get your chest up off the floor. See what that feels like. Now from here, lift your heart up. Remember, you can always take those hands behind the head. And lower that left leg. Left leg is going to hover off the mat. So I'm working on an L shape with the legs. I'm going to stay here for just 5, 4, 3, 2. 1. Bend the left knee in. Send the left leg on up. And have that right leg lower down. It's going to hang and hold here. Get the chin in just a little bit more. I'm looking down at that right foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that right knee. Don't rush it. Belly's pulled in. Okay, now lay your back on the mat. Everybody cheats me on that. Stop it. Now take both arms right over your shoulders. Have your low back on the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. You already feel this in the belly. Now lower that left leg. Left leg is going to hover off the mat. Don't let it touch. Keep the low back of the mat for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the left knee and send the left leg up towards the sky. Right leg goes on down. Right leg hovers off the mat. Hang and hold here. I'm scooping in the pelvis to keep my low back on the mat for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that right knee and send that right leg on. Bring both knees in. Give yourself a big break. You're going to feel this in the hip flexors for the first 4 or 5 years. Make yourself in a very small shape. Get your shoulders way up around the ears. Now you take your legs right back up towards the sky. Get your chin in. You're going to flex the feet back. Take it apart 6, 8 inches apart. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Get your heart up. Lay that back down again. Now you take your right arm. Right arm reaches over your right shoulder. Left arm is still up towards the sky. And have that right leg go out nice and long. Keep that low back on the mat. Hang and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that right knee and send that right leg up towards the sky. Right arm comes on up. Left arm goes over your left shoulder. It's a nice counter. Keep your low back on the mat. Left leg goes out nice and long. Hang and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that left knee and send that left leg up towards the sky. The left arm comes up. Bring both knees in. Make yourself into a very small shape. Get your shoulders way up around the ears. Now take those feet right down by your bum. Get a hold of your blue block. Put that blue block right between your knees, and I want you to squeeze the blue block. You can use a towel, you can use a pillow, but have it about so that your knees are about hip bone distance apart. Now take your hands up towards the sky. Now bring your thumb and index just outside your hip bone. So I have my index finger on my front of my hip. I have my thumb right behind it in the back of the hip. Now I'm going to scoop in the pelvis. Just lift my pelvis, a very, very tiny range of motion here. I'm going to scoop in the pelvis, just lift that tailbone up just a little bit. So I really feel this in my belly as I get that connection. Scoop just a little bit. We come down. Keep my upper back, mid back, right down the mat. So I'm just moving right through the pelvis. I've even got my chin in a little bit more, so I get my neck even longer. Good, now I'm going to come on back to stillness. Nice work. Walk those feet a little bit more. Take your hands up towards the sky. You're going to scoop in your pelvis. You're going to lift your hips up as high as you can. Get your chin in. Don't look left or right. Now you're going to take your arms, just like robot arms, right down by your sides. You're going to press the back of the arms on the mat. Don't look left or right. Pick it up peripherally. Now put your thumbs on your hips and you register where they are in space. Keep the hips stabilized. Now take that right leg, reach it straight out. Don't let the hips move around. You stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that right foot on the floor. Get your hips up. Send that left leg out. Hold it out there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that left foot on the floor. Lift your hips up a little bit higher. Now keep the hips nice and high. And take the arms up towards the sky. Get your chin in. Get your hips up even higher. Right leg reaches long for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that right foot on the floor. Good work. Now you stabilize. Send that left leg out. Hold it out there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that left foot on the floor. Lift your hips up even higher. Now lay that back down one vertebra at a time. Good. Now you set that block off to the side. Walk those feet a little bit closer. Take your arms up towards the sky. Lift your hips up as high as you can. Big stretch up. Make it big. Do have the feet parallel though, right? You have it any distance apart you want that feels stable, but have the feet parallel. Now bring in your left knee and send your left leg up towards the sky, nice and long. Flex that left foot back. Lower the left leg past your right thigh. It hovers off the mat, parallel to the floor for just a moment. Then we lift it on up for 1. Lower, lift up again for number 2. Lower, lift up again for 3. Hips are nice and high for number 4. Bellies pull in for number 5. Last one like that is number 6. Put that left foot on the floor. Lift your hips up even higher. Then drop. Bring your right knee in. Right leg goes on up. Flex that right foot back. Lower that right leg past your left thigh. Hovers for a moment. Float it on up for 1. Lower, lift up again for 2. Lower, lift up again for 3. Lower, lift up again for 4. Bellies pull in for number 5. Last one like that is number 6. Bend that right knee, put the right foot on the floor, lift your hips way up towards the sky. Now lay that back down one vertebra at a time. Good. Let the legs just wash from side to side. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting any tension just go straight away. All right, now we're warmed up enough that we can start doing a Pilates practice. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. That's actually, this will be the first exercise you do in your Pilates workout if you're doing with Joseph Pilates 80 years ago. Take your hands up towards the sky. Get your chin and bellies pulled flat. This is your warm-up, believe it or not, before we go into the hundreds. Then you take your hands right down by your hips, shoulders away from the ears. Take your low back to the mat. Get your chin in. Low back comes to the mat. In the beginning, I want you to imprint your spine. Those of you who've been doing this for a long time, you can always play with going into neutral spine. That's just where you have that little space underneath your lumbar spine. Now take your hands down by the hips. You're going to inhale. Take your back to the mat. You're going to exhale. Chin comes in. Reach towards your ankles. You float on up. So I keep my bra line on the floor. You inhale, hold. And then exhale, float on down. Shoulders away from the ears. You're going to inhale. And then exhale, reach to the ankles. Inhale, hold. And then exhale, float on down. Soften the elbows. Get those fingers together. You're going to inhale. And exhale, reach for the ankles. Inhale, hold. And then exhale, we float on down. Good. You're going to inhale. And then exhale, reach for the ankles. Belly's pulled in. And then exhale, float on down. Last one, we're going to stay up. You're going to inhale. And exhale, reach for the ankles. So that chin is in. Right hand is going to reach for your right ankle. Left hand is going to go to the left ankle. Right hand, right side, chin is in. Left side, belly's in. Right side from the center. Left side, right side, left side. Last one, right side. Last one, left side. Now take both hands behind the head. Chest is up off the floor, belly's pulled in. Bring your knees in, get your chin in. We're looking at the top of the thighs, belly's pulled in. This is my retreat position right here. If I do nothing else and I just do this for the full series of the hundreds, this is good. This is hard work, right? This will have a nice static hold. Now, bring both knees in. Let's do a quick little affirmation. Pat yourself in there. Repeat after me, I love my legs.
I love my legs.
Sang it, you didn't say it. All right, let's try it again. I love my legs.
I love my legs.
Pat yourself on the bum. Say, I love my bum.
I love my bum.
Now pat yourself on the belly. Say, I love my belly.
I love my belly.
Pat yourself all over. Say, I love all of me.
I love all of me.
All right, good work. Bring it all in. Get ready to go. Good. Get your shoulders way up around the ears. We're going to do the demo, and then we'll go into the full 100s, right? And so you go any place you want in the demo. You go any place you want in the 100s. Now, shoulders come away from the ears. You can take your legs out. I'm going to keep my little back on the mat. Chin is in. Hands come down to the hips. We go inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. I'm going to inhale through my nose and exhale through my mouth. Good. Neck is nice and long. Breathing in, breathing out. You know how to do the long breath or you do the percussive breath if you know the difference between the two. Do the long breath if you don't know the difference between the two. I got my low back on the mat. If this bothers my neck at all, I just take one hand behind the head for a count of 10. Then after a count of 10, I switch the hand out, just like that. Belly's pulled in. I've got my low back on the mat. I'm going to point my toes. I'm going to take my legs up towards the sky nice and long. Maybe I have my legs in a turnout. This is more difficult than what we're just doing. Maybe I carry my legs out 5 degrees, 15 degrees, 45 degrees. This is where most people, when they teach the 100s today, are teaching. If you want to go old school, your legs can come down. They can hover off the mat about 1.5 feet off the floor. Belly's full flat. I'm trying to get that low back on the mat, but it's not there actually. Now I'm in neutral spine. This would be the most difficult. This is still plenty hard. That's hard. This is hard. This is hard. Even this is hard. All right, bring it all in. Get yourself into a very small shape. Get your shoulders way up around the ears. Repeat after me. I am strong.
I am strong.
I can do the 100s all day long.
I can do the 100s all day long.
Maybe another time I have other plans today.
Maybe another time I have other plans today.
All right, shoulders come away from the ears. You're going to inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to send your arms and legs out to wherever you wish to begin. We go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale. And then exhale, bring it all in and rock it out from side to side, letting all that tension go straight down the mat. Just bring those knees in, have your back flat on the floor, chin is in, neck is nice and long. Good work, and come on back to stillness. You're going to bring both knees in towards your forehead. You can make yourself in a very small shape. Get your shoulders way up into the ears. Now pull them away. In the inhale, you're going to rock back, and on the exhale, you're going to roll on up. You send both legs right out in front, belly's full flat. Good, now have my feet flexed back. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Reach my arms right out in front. Good, I have kind of a dramatic look in my eyes. Good. I'm fully alive now. Repeat after me. I'm glad to be alive.
I'm glad to be alive.
I don't know what the alternative's like.
I don't know what the alternative is like.
So this is probably okay.
So this is probably okay.
Lift up nice and tall. Belly's pulled in. You're going to hollow out. You're going to lay it on down. Shoulders away from the ears. You're going to float on down. One vertebra at a time. Good work. So you lay it down very smoothly. Now bring in one knee, bring in the other knee. Tuck your chin and roll on up just like we did before. So that's one way to come up. And then inhale. You're going to exhale. You're going to lay it down. I've got my feet flexed back where I have my feet flexed long, one or the other. Now if I want, I can take my arms up towards the sky. I'm going to hollow out. I'm going to roll up one vertebra at a time just like that. Or I can pull myself up my legs, which is good too. As long as I don't jerk into this, it's all good. You know, hollow on out.
I can always just get a hold of the legs, just pull myself up the legs a little bit. If you got TheraBand at home, that's kind of nice to use too. Very good. You guys are doing fantastic. You're going to haul out and you lay it on down. You're going to inhale and then exhale. If you want to try to mix it up a little bit, you can always switch up the breathing. You can always send your feet out nice and long. See if that does something for you. That makes it more difficult or makes it more challenging. That's always fun. Good. Now another thing you can do too. We won't do too many of these. You always just bend one knee. Try bending one knee, rolling down, and then coming back up, belly split, and that'll make it a little bit more difficult. Good. Unless you're a little bit tight today. You're going to hollow on out. You come on down. Good. You switch the legs. Exhale. Float on up right from the center. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Watch that lip biting. You're going to hollow on out. You're going to come on down. Nice work. You're going to inhale and exhale. Float on up before pants come off. Good. Come on up. All right. Put your pants up with it. Come on. I saw that, Sophie. Good. Now bring both knees in. Good. Bring both knees in. Repeat after me. I love this exercise. This is one of my favorites. Try the nodding thing. That helps. All right. Good. Now come on in, because I love that little subtext in there where I love this exercise. This is a great one. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Good. Now take your arms up. Get your belly pulled in. Good. Now you have your heels apart. Now I keep my knees the same dimension, same angle. Now I touch the heels. Got the feet very, very active. So I don't bend the knees. Just touch the heels. Just like a tap. We got a tap. Tap. Knees are nice and wide, so I'm trying to come out of the hip flexors a little bit. So heels are fairly close, but they don't touch. They'll touch later. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. We're building the central tension. Breathing in between the heels. Breathing in, breathe out. Last one, just like that. Now bring both heels together. Now rock onto your left hip. Don't topple over. Come onto your right hip. Knees are nice and wide. Good. Rock onto your left hip. Good. Rock onto your right hip. Breathe. Left hip. And then come onto your right hip. Right from the center. Now this is where it gets really fun. Come onto your left hip. Come onto your left hip. Left hip. Send your left heel on up. Just toss off the way. Come on out. Go to your right hip. Right hip goes out. Left side. Good. Little fake smile there in the back of the right side. And we got the left side. Good. Heels together. Right side. Makes it more interesting. Left side. Good. Right side. Arms around. Left side. Good. Last one. Right side. Bring both knees in. Bring both knees in. Lift your heart up just a little bit. Belly's pulled. Okay, repeat it with me. I want to do the flutter kick.
I want to do the flutter kick.
I want the flutter kick.
I want the flutter kick.
I will not be denied the flutter kick.
I will not be denied the flutter kick.
All right, okay. Now take your legs on out. Legs are straight. Knees are straight. And we just flutter, just like that, right from the hips. Good. Not looking so serious. Good. We're not biting our lips. We're smiling a little bit, like everything's cool. Breathing out. And the hands are just up in the air. Good. Right from the hips. Right from the hips. You got it. For 3, 2, 1. Lean into it. It's like, oh. Breathing in, breathing out. And then inhale, big into your back. Fill up your back. Audible exhale. Ah. Inhale, breathe in. Let it go. One more inhale. Let it go. Good work. Now from here, both legs go out in front. You bring both knees in and come right down to your back. Bring everything in as close as you can. Again, taking that little cannonball shape. Shoulders away from the ears now. Take your legs out to the tabletop. You're going to point your toes. Both hands come behind the head. Get your elbows nice and wide. Twisting your torso towards your right. You have your left leg scissor away nice and long. Then we come on back. Twist your left, right leg scissors away. Now let's go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You bring both knees in. Make yourself in a very small shape. Get your shoulders way up around the ears. Now bring the legs together. Now take the hands right down to the ankles. You imagine you're wearing a top hat. I don't know why you're wearing a top hat, but you are. Now you reach up and you grab your top hat. You lift it right up off your head just like that. You put it right back on top of your head. And you reach past your ankles. So I reach, grab my hat, lift it on up. Good. Maybe I'm doing a clown routine. Good. Just take it up just like that. Goes up. And that last one just like that. Taking that hat off. Good. And I have my hands right by my ankles. Now, I'm going to work on sending those legs out at 45 degrees and I come on back. Very precisely, just like, well, I'm not doing the thing with the hands yet. Breathe in, breathe out, good. We'll just do one more, just like, but if you have to hang on to your head, sorry if I pulled you off that. Now, I reach my hands down my ankles. I'm going to take my legs out and my top hat off all at the same time. Reach out long for 1, we come on back. Go again for number 2, chin is in. Reach out again for number 3, get your chin in. Have the inner thighs connected, 4, belly's fully. Go again for number 5, let's do 8. And we got 6, beautiful. And we got 7, nice. Last one like that is number 8. Bring everything in, make yourself very small, get your shoulders way up around the ears. Good work. Now, get a hold of your dowel. Put your dowel right behind your knees. Your dowel goes right behind your knees, belly's pulled in. Now, do not drop the dowel. Have your feet flexed back. Repeat after me, I will not drop the dowel.
I will not drop the dowel.
Get your hands up towards the sky. Get your heart up off the floor. Chest comes up. Feet are flexed back. Inner thighs are married. Take the hands behind the head. Just pulse the hips off the floor for 1. Float up again for number 2. Feet are flexed back. Maybe you can go into a little claw for number 3. And we got 4 right from your center. And we got 5. Good. The last one like that is number 6. Good. Are you guys feeling this at all?
Yeah.
All right, good. Take your knees nice and wide. Have your knees nice and wide. Now you're going to bring your heels together, so you've got a little closed chain thing going there. Now you reach your hands up towards the sky, belly's pulled in, feet are flared back, heels are together, they touch. Now that right arm reaches on up like you're trying to grab something. Left arm lifts on up, good. Right arm floats on up. Left arm lifts on up. Right arm lifts on up. Left arm lifts on up. Right arm lifts up, chins in. Left arm, last 2. Right arm, last 1. Left arm. For the best fun we can have with the dowel, you take the hands behind that, except for the ancestor worship. Bring that right knee towards your right shoulder, belly's pulled in. Left knee comes in, left shoulder, heart is up. Right knee, right shoulder from your center, good. Left knee, left shoulder, hollow out the belly. Right side. Left side, that was your last one. Now get a hold of your dowel very, very quietly, set it down onto the floor. Bring both knees in, make yourself in a very small shape, get your shoulders way up around the ears. Send both legs up towards the sky, we're almost there, wherever that might be. Flex those feet back. Now from here, get a hold of your right calf. Have your left leg go out nice and long, it hovers off the floor, chin is in. Pulse that leg in for 1, 2, now you switch. You go 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, keep going. 1, 2, heart is off the floor, 1, 2. If you want, take your hands down by the mat. Pulse, 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 pulse. Pulse, pulse, last 2, pulse, pulse, last 1, pulse, pulse. Both legs come up, bring both knees in. You don't collapse like that, CL, come on up. Make yourself in a very small shape. Good work. Now send your right leg out super long. This is practically like a nap, this next one. Right foot is flexed back, left leg goes up toward the sky. Lay your back down the mat. Make an L shape with your thumb and index finger. Put the thumb on your floating rib, index goes on your hip bone, shoulders are nice and wide. Your hips are now married to your ribs. You're going to inhale, you're going to cross on the center line of that left leg, and exhale, you're going to come around, you're going to stop at the top. You're going to inhale, exhale, 1. You're going to inhale, exhale, 2. You're going to inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Last one like that is number 6. Let's go the other way. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Last one like that is number 6. Bring that left knee in. Bring your right knee in. Send your left leg out super long. Belly's pulled in. Right leg lifts up towards the sky. Get your chin in. Make an L shape with your thumb and index finger. Have that thumb to the rib. Index is on the hip bone. And then inhale, cross the center line. Exhale, come around. You stop at the top. Don't forget that bottom leg. Lift up again for 1. Good. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Working on your double chin. And you got 4. Belly's pulled in for number 5. Last one like that will be number 6. Let's go the other way. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Last one like that is number 6. Bring your right knee in. Bring your left knee in. Bring both knees in. Make yourself in a very small shape. Get your shoulders way, way, way up around the ears. Nice work. Good, you're going to inhale, you're going to rock back, and on the exhale, you're going to roll on up, you're going to find your bounce around your sit bones. Now look down between your heels and your bone. Have your knees nice and wide at the beginning. You're going to inhale, you're going to roll back. And so I really round myself. I got my chin in. Now I'm looking down between my heels and my bone. Then after a while, I'm going to bring my shins together. I get those shoulders away from you. Then after a while, I'm going to take my hands off the shins. I'm not going to throw the legs through the hands. I'm going to roll on back. I'm not going to pin them between my arms. There, T. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. I saw that in that first one. You're doing fantastic, though. I'm just sorry. I just saw you cheat me a little bit. Breathing on back. You're going to come on in. Good. You're going to inhale one more just like that. Nice work. Let's come back up. Let's send both legs right out in front. Now take your left hand. Reach out. Grab the outside of your right foot. Bring your right knee in. Send your right heel straight out of your hip. I don't let that leg cross over the center line. Coming straight out of the hip. I lift up a little bit taller. Take my right hand behind. I'm soft in that right knee. I'm not locked out. Look over that right shoulder. I imagine I'm on the cover of Yoga Journal. Lift up a little bit taller. And hang and hold. Yes, they catered the event and everything. Lift up a little bit taller. Look over that right shoulder. What's that left foot doing? Left foot is flexed back. Yes. Hang and hold there for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have that right heel coming right by your right sit bone. Get as close to your bum as you can. Have that right leg come in. Now reach inside that right leg. Stretch past that left foot psychologically. Don't touch the left foot. Get your neck nice and long. Get your chin in. So don't touch the left leg. Don't touch that left foot. Belly suck right beneath your front ribs. Breathe in through your nose into the back. Fill her up. Audible exhale. Inhale, breathe in. Let it go. Inhale, breathe in. Let it go. Now both hands get a hold ball of that right foot. Send your right heel on out. Put your heart up, shoulders away from yours. Chin is in. I'm working my Pilates double chin. Lift up a little bit more. I'm smiling too. Just a little bit. Good. Now that right hand gets a hold ball of the right foot. Stretching that foot. Watch that lip biting. I don't know, there's lots of lip biting going on. Just relax the face. Shoulders away from yours. Lift on up. A little bit taller. And hold there. Good. Lift up a little bit taller. Get that left leg on the floor. Stop that. That's not part of it. You're ad-libbing. Good. Take that right leg. Do that on your own time. Bring that right leg back. Don't be fun. It's okay. He's working on his own programming. It's a mad scientist who's stealing things here today. And bring that right leg right across the front body. More power to you. Bring it right in. So now I'm going to keep that right ankle very, very straight. I bring that left leg as close as right leg as close as I can. See if you can put it inside your left forearm. And again, I don't let that ankle collapse. I want that foot very, very rigid. So ankle is very tight. You got to pull back, supporting it. Each rock gets a little bit taller. When I have the leg down here, this is a different stretch when the leg is up here. For me. Now you're going to have that right foot, plant that right foot outside your left thigh, take your right hand behind your low back. Right hand is flat on the floor, left arm goes up towards the sky, left arm goes up towards the sky, left arm goes up towards the sky. Looking over your right shoulder, breathe in, breathe out. That left foot, we don't forget about it, is flexed back. You're still on the cover of Yoga Journal. Going to hang and hold here. Going to stay here a little bit deeper in this twist for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We come on back to center. Now you send both legs right out in front. Right hand reaches out, grabs the outside of that left foot. You bring your left knee in. Send your left heel straight out of the hip. Take your left hand behind. Good. And make sure it doesn't cross over that center line to the right. Knee is soft. You lift your heart up a little bit more. Shoulders away from the ears. Get up a little bit taller. Breathe in, breathing out. Soften that left knee. Hang and hold here. A little bit deeper in this twist. You're always moving more into the twist. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take that left foot right by your left hip. Reach inside the left leg just like you did on the other side. Stretch past that right foot psychologically and physically. Don't touch the leg. Don't touch the foot. Pull yourself into it. Inhale through your nose. Breathe into your back. Audible exhale. Inhale, breathe in. Let it go. Inhale, breathe in. Let it go. Now both hands get a whole ball of left foot. And send your left heel straight on out. Each side is different. Don't worry about the asymmetries. Lift it on up. Breathing in, breathing out. As much as you can. Hang and hold there. Lift up a little bit taller. Left hand gets a hold of the ball of the left foot. Stretching through that fascia in the foot. Take it right on towards the sky. Lift up a little bit more. Chin is in. Presentation hand of some sort. Good. Lift on up. Pull that left leg back. Pull way back. It's a nice counter. You can pull your chest forward as you lift on up. Belly's pulling, really open up through your hips. Do those yin classes. Do the yoga classes. Get some real strength going with flexibility. Bring that left leg right across the front of the body. Lift your heart up. Remember, this exercise is a gateway exercise to yoga. Bring it on in. Good. Start doing this, and pretty soon, you'll start doing yoga. Or maybe you came here for yoga. Get up a little bit taller. Get up a little bit taller. Yes. Game facing. Good. Now take that left foot, plant outside your right thigh. Take your left hand behind. Right arm goes up towards the sky. Have your right elbow go outside your left thigh. You can twist, look over your left shoulder. Lift up a little bit taller. Right foot is flexed back. Breathe in, breathe out. Hang and hold here. Breathe in, breathe out. For another 5. Left hand is flat on the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll come on back to center. Nice work. Now send both legs right out front. Just lean into it. All right, now we're going to do a static stretch that turns into a ballistic stretch. This is another one of the exercises in the Pilates repertoire that's considered extremely dangerous. Now take your hands, and if you, everything's dangerous. Eating peanuts is dangerous, I understand. Lift your heart up. Eating anything is dangerous, actually. And twist towards your left side, belly's pulled in. Take your right hand outside your left foot. Your right thumb is up. And you take your left hand behind. Left thumb is down. I'm looking outside my left knee to the floor. Taking a huge inhale. Audible exhale. Ah. Inhale, breathe in. Let it go. Ah. One more inhale. Let it go. Ah. Now float on up. Belly's pulled flat. Twist towards your right side. Send your left hand outside your right foot. Left thumb is up. Right hand reaches behind. Right thumb is down. Look outside your right knee to the floor. Taking a huge inhale. Audible exhale. Ah. Inhale, breathe in. Let it go. Ah. Last one. Inhale. Let it go. Ah. And to float on up. I'm going to add a little speed to it now. Twist towards your left side. Right hand goes outside the left foot. For 1, you come on up. Let's go to the other side for number 2 and up. Left side for 3. Belly's pulling for 4. A little faster. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good work. You take your hands back. You're going to spider your hands. You're going to bring both knees in. Now I'm going to have my feet flexed back. Legs are very active. Shoulders are away from the ears. Belly's pulled in. Hold up your right leg. Repeat after me. My right leg.
My right leg.
All right, bend it. Now have that left leg go up. My left leg.
My left leg.
All right, good. Now bring it all nice and close. Now you take that right leg. Right leg is going to swing over towards the left side. Take your hips over there. Okay, you take that left leg over to the right side from the center. We got the left side good. Right side good. Left side. Right side. Head and shoulders don't move. I'm really twisting through the waist. Breathing in, breathing out. The strength is developed when I have to stop that torque as I go from side to side. So I'm not letting my head and shoulders move at all. Just trying to keep it as stable as possible and having a lot of action through the waist. This is going to narrow the waist and strengthen the waist. Breathing in and breathing out. Last couple. Last one this way. Last one that way. Nice work. Good. Take both legs up towards the sky. Belly's pulled in. Repeat after me. I love this exercise.
I love this exercise.
I love it.
I love
this is a good exercise.
This is good exercise.
This is called the hip twist.
This is called the hip twist.
It's famous.
It's famous.
All right, good. Now you take your legs and take your legs nice and long. You can always bend your knees if you need to. You draw a circle with your legs over the left side. You can come around and you stop right back up at the top. Good. Go to the right side and you come around and you stop right back up at the top. Good. Go to the left side. Belly's pulled flat. Lift it on up right from your center. Right side. Come around and stop at the top. And one more cycle. Go to the left side. Come around and stop at the top. Last one. Right side, right from your center, you come around and you stop at the top. Now bring both knees in, heels together. That's why it's your favorite. Now you have your heels together just like that. Frog legs going out for 1, belly's pulled flat. Go again for number 2, good, smiling. For number 3, still being friends. We got 5, and we got 6. Now bring both knees in, take your legs up towards the sky. Repeat after me, 12 by 12.
12 by 12.
Come on, you want to do this, you want to do this. Come on, good, let's go. All right, you go out 12, down 12, then back together. Up, out, down, together. Up, out, down, together. Last one. Up, out, down, together. Bring both knees in. You get a feeling your hip flexors today and tomorrow. And have your heels together. Have those feet flared up. Send the legs out nice and long. Send them on out. And we just go tap, 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 tap. Shoulders, tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, shoulders just a little bit there. GW, yeah. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Rustle it back. Tap, 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 tap. And then come on up, pretend none of that ever happened. Stretch right into it. Good work, all right. Let's find our way onto our bellies. I think we've done enough in the belly for now. And up. Come onto your belly. Shake it out from side to side. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting all the tension go straight down the mat. Shake, 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 shake. Good work. Belly is pulled flat whenever we come into an extension. Now you have your knees bent, feet are flexed back. Right leg floats up toward the sky, we come down. The left leg lifts up, open up the front of the hip. Right leg floats up, head is resting on the hands, left leg. Last two, right leg lifts up, last one, left leg. Inner thighs come together. Let's press the tops of feet in the mat. A lot of times you cramp up in the feet, just get up and walk around. Pressing the feet in the mat, knees want to lift, fingers are stuck to your forehead. Float your heart off the floor, heads us along for the ride. Lift up again for number 2, we come down. And lift up again for number 3, shoulders with ears. Lift up again for number 4, good. Float up again for number 5, right from your center. And we got 6, let's do 7 and 8. And you got 7, beautiful. Last one like that is number 8, good. Now, take those feet apart, shake your hips from side to side. Let's get the synovial fluid moving around the big joints and the hips, the low back. This is very, very good for you. Shake out vigorously from side to side. Breathing in and breathing out. Get your energy back a lot faster this way. Come on back to stillness. Take your hands outside the mat. You're on your fingertips, your palms, your choice. When you're on the fingertips, you'll get your back a lot faster. Lift your heart up a little bit. We're going to float on down. And inhale, lift up just a little bit. Bellies pull flat and down. Inhale, lift on up. Shoulders from the ears and down. Last one like that. Float on up. Now take your shoulders up around the ears. See what that feels like. Now roll your shoulders back. Look over your left shoulder. See what the left foot is doing. We come back to center. Look over your right shoulder. See what that right foot is doing. You lift your heart up a little bit more. Now you can keep your chest up as high as you can. You come on down. Pressing tops of feet in the mat. Take the hands behind the back. Interlace your fingers. Now get your palms together if you can. Bend your elbows. Lift your heart up. Left shoulder lifts up towards the sky. Belly's flat. Right shoulder lifts up. Just don't turn your head. Good. Actually lift the shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out. I love that when I see the shoulders stabilize. The head's just going, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh yeah, I feel that. Yeah, left shoulder up. Right shoulder. Bend the elbows a little bit. Left shoulder good. Right shoulder. Left shoulder, last one, right shoulder. All right, now release the hands, have the palms face down. Repeat after me, I want arms. Like they've been photoshopped. All right, you're going to float them on up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you take your thumbs right to your shoulders. Notice where your elbows go, then bring those elbows right by the body. Now pull your shoulder blades together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now from here, carry your arms out into cactus arms. That means your upper arm's coming straight out of the shoulder. Now lift your heart up a little bit more. Take your hands, lift your heart up. Just actually press on it. Good. Keep your chest up nice and high. You release the hands. Good. Now pulse them up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything comes on down. Shake it out from side to side, letting all the tension go straight down the mat. Shake, 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 shake. Good work. Let's come on back to stillness. Take your hands outside the mat, fingertips or palms. Lift your heart up a little bit higher than you did before. Look over your left shoulder and bring your right foot in and touch the back of your head. Almost there. Good. Come on back. Look over your right shoulder. Bring that left foot and touch your head. Go ahead and touch your palm back there. Breathe in. I'm touching my imaginary dreadlocks. Good. Now you lift your heart up nice and high. Shoulders away from your ears. Now look over that left shoulder again. Nice little twist. Look over your right shoulder. Nice little twist. Keep the hips on the floor. Now lift your heart up as high as you can. Head's going to go way back and lead with your lower lip. You're going to pucker, kiss the sky. Do it. Then we come on down with pop a little bit. Good work. Shake it out from side to side. Breathing in and breathing out. Remember, that's a very, very dangerous exercise. Only do it after you've been warmed up. All right, shake it out from side to side. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to flex your feet back. Reach back, grab a hold tops of the ankles, front of the shins, front of the tops of the feet. Now have your knees about hip-bone distance apart. This is a great place to hang out. Notice where your hips are. If they popped off the floor, press them in the mat. And you lift your heart up a little bit. Get your chest up. If you want to go farther, you can kick in the legs and hang and hold here. You're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can very gently release. Take it all on out and we're going for a little swim. Going for a little swim. Neck is nice and long. We're swimming for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands right by your chest, right by the chest. Elbows are by the body. Lifting your heart up just a little bit, and you're going to float on down. You're going to lift up just a little bit more, and then float on down. Last one. You're going to float on up. Nice work. Then you come on back down. Let's press up onto all fours. So come onto all fours. Then you send your back up towards the sky very gently, and let your heart slide forward. Back goes up towards the sky. Heart slides forward. Breathing in and breathing out. And then you get friendly with your back, and you start drawing some circles. You draw some circles one direction, you draw circles the other way. Getting nice and easy. Breathing in, breathe out. Get into your wrists and your shoulders a little bit. Close your eyes so you don't feel self-conscious. Breathing in and breathing out. Get nice and easy. Excellent work. Now we're going to come on back to stillness. Now, have both hands just outside of where the shoulders are, and have your knees, have that right knee come in right in the middle of your mat. So right knee comes in the middle of your mat. So you form a tripod between your palms and that right knee. Send that left leg out nice long. Turn that left leg out. Now have that left leg turned out. My heart is up. I'm not letting my head drop. I'm going to pulse that left leg up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. And bring that left knee, put it right where that right knee was. Now get your neck nice long, send that right leg out, turn the right leg out. Knees nice and firm, float up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comes on down. Good work. Now, I'm going to have your left knee float off the floor. Have that left foot flex back. Bring that left foot as close to your seat as you can. Now you take your left leg up nice and high. Bring your left knee forward towards the shoulder. And take that leg super long like it's a tail. Then bring it back to center. Then we come on down. So you're going to lift up, forward, back, center, down. 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 Last one. Up, forward, back, center, down. Good work. Now you replace that right knee with the left knee. Belly's pulled in. It's hard to count those and do them at the same time. Now you have your right knee. Have that right foot flex back. You have that right knee hovering off the mat. Belly's pulled in. Neck is nice and long. Right leg lifts straight on up. You take it forward, back, center, down. Up, forward, back, center, down. Up, forward, back, center, down. Up, forward, back, center, down. Last two. Up, forward, back, center, down. Last one. Up, forward, back, center, down. Good work. Now, take your left leg out nice and long. Feel that a little bit? Take that right arm out. Neck is nice and long. Right arm out. Left leg out. Right hand reaches back, gets hold top of that left foot. You're going to kick it on up. You're kind of on a narrow track here. That's good. You're challenging your balance. And hang and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach everything out nice and long, then we come on back down. Have that left knee going where that right knee was. Send that right leg out nice and long. Take your left arm out, belly's pulled in. Take that left hand, reach back and hold that right foot. Have that right hand really grounded. Have that right elbow bent a little bit so you have a little response in there instead of having it locked out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Send everything out nice and long, then they come on back down. Then you have that right knee go where that left knee was. Send that left leg out nice and long. Right hand is out, belly's pulled in. Reach your left arm out. Left arm goes out. Left arm, left leg. Left arm, left leg. Left hand reaches back, gets a hold of that left foot. You're going to keep it on right. You join the circus. Left arm, come on up as the little smile. You smile when we work forward. Soften that elbow there, double leg. Yeah, lift your heart a little bit more. Hang and hold here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on back down. Nice with that left knee where that right knee was. Send that right leg on up. Get those hands shoulder width above the drum builds. The right arm reaches on up. The right hand reaches back. Gets hold of the right foot. You kick it up. Kick it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. sign the contract for joining the circus. All right, press it on back. Let's do a turbo dog. All right, we're not going to do the Christmas version of turbo dog. Get your neck nice on. We're doing the old school turbo dog. Bend the elbows so the elbows hover off the floor. Bend the knees so that the shins are parallel to the floor. And we go, turbo dog, turbo dog. Oh, sorry. What is it? Turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog. Is it, yeah? Is that how it goes? Yeah. All right, good. All right, bend the elbows for this. Somebody start it. Turbo dog, 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 turbo dog. Turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog. Press it on out. Come forward into a plank. Take your left hand or your left forearm down the mat. Roll the outside edge of your left foot inside of your right foot. Have your right foot in front of your left foot. You can always come to your knees if you need to. Take your right arm towards the sky. Lift your heart up. And you can lower your hips a little bit. You're going to float on up for 1. Hips are forward for number 2. Heart is up for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good work. Right hand comes on down. Belly's pulled flat. You're going to bend the elbows. You're going to bend the knees. And here we go. Turbo dog, 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 turbo dog. Press it on out. Take that right hand forward or the right forearm. Roll the outside of that right foot inside the left foot. Take the left arm up. You have that left foot in front. Hips are forward. Lower your hips just a little bit. You'll float up for 1. And we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take that left hand down. Good. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, and we go. Turbo dog, 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 turbo dog. Turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog, turbo dog. Press it on out. Good work. Come forward into a plank. Now bring both knees to the floor. Get a hold of your black block. Put underneath your bum. Get a hold of your strap. Put your strap underneath your feet. Everybody thought I forgot. Oh, he left it out for some arcane reason. All right, get that strap underneath your feet. Now bring your knees in. Keep your legs on up. Watch the lip button. Find your balance. I'm going to fall off that block. There we go. All right. Lift on up. So now we're sitting on the blocks. We can't bitch about our tailbones. Lift up nice and tall. Find your balance. Yeah, lift on up. All right, here we are. Lift up, find it. Watch the lip button. Lip button just locks up your face. All right, now lift on up. Get whoa. Whoa. Lift up a little more. Very easy. Fingertips. Yeah. Lift on up. I'm just going to start the bottom. All right, lift on up. And maybe get it very, very slack. Just try. Repeat after me. November 27th.
November 27th.
1940.
1940.
Chinese Hospital.
Chinese Hospital.
Chinatown.
Chinatown.
San Francisco, California.
San Francisco, California.
Bruce Lee was born.
Bruce Lee was born.
Bruce Lee could hold a V-sit.
Bruce Lee could hold a
For
V-sit.
30 seconds. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Child actor.
Child actor.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Hong Kong's 1958 Cha-Cha champion.
Hong Kong's 1958 Cha-Cha champion.
Bruce Lee dancer.
Bruce Lee dancer.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Kato.
Kato.
To TV's Green Hornet.
TV's Green Hornet.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Long Streets.
Long Streets.
Wing Chun philosophy and martial arts instructor.
Wing Chun philosophy and the martial arts instructor.
Pretty good. All right, good. Lift it up. We always like to remember most, though.
We always like to remember most, though,
That Bruce Lee killed Chuck Norris.
that Bruce Lee killed Chuck Norris
In the movie Way of the Dragon.
in the movie Way of the Dragon.
Gave Chuck a chance to walk away.
It gave Chuck a chance to walk away.
Chuck's character wouldn't do it.
Chuck's character wouldn't do it.
After having his elbow
After having his elbow
and his knee shattered,
and his knee shattered,
he rushed Bruce Lee.
he rushed Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee killed him.
Bruce Lee killed him.
Mercy killing.
Mercy killing.
Unfortunately, cinema is not real.
Is not real.
Bring both knees in, nice work. All right, come onto your belly real quick. Come onto your belly real quick. I can edit that out. Knees come forward. Get your hips come forward. Sometimes you just speak from the heart. Just make sure you get off from side to side. Breathing in, breathing out. Shoulders. I shouldn't pick on Chuck so much. It's like they were picking on him the other day on television saying how this 70-some-year-old man didn't look like he was that tough anymore. I'm like, well, give him a break for crying out. It's like the beach in Hawaii. We're in a sweatshirt. Good. Come on up. All right. Come up to standing. Circle your arms. Circle the arms. Get them going. Bring your right knee in. Find your balance. Right leg goes out. Hold it out there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comes in the count now. Left leg comes in. Left leg goes out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Back and forth. Right, up and down. Take both arms up towards the sky, big stretch up. Do more of those, right? When you're at home. All right, repeat with me. I'm strong.
I'm strong.
A little bit louder. I'm strong.
I'm strong.
I'm beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
Get better looking all the time.
Get better looking all the
The
time.
universe made me.
Universe made
The
me.
universe loves me.
Universe loves me.
I belong to it.
I belong to it.
It belongs to me.
It belongs to me.
We all belong here.
We all belong here.
All that love and all that belonging, bring it straight to your face and your heart, run through every cell, every atom, share with everything and everyone else. Good work, you guys. Good work. All right, you got a double